Started, right? Card stalking. Oh well. Good start.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Cornhusker.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll move the wide receiver. He leaves it with his back. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get the
Ball is a little bit faster.
Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
Quick handoff. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
This is a guy that can find you in yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. The give to the tailback.
Oh, damn it. I went on the wrong side. Alright, gotta stop the run, gotta stop the run.
Physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
They'll ride the hot hand. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
They're working out left side. Gets it all the way down to the 35-yard line. It'll be a first down.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Come on. Please don't disconnect, dude. Don't disconnect.
The Sooners have it with a 1st and 10.
God dang it, dude. Oh, fuck. God damn it. Yard line. 40-yard line. Receive. Oh, oops, not what. Receive. How much time was left? I don't think it matters, though, does it? 3:30 left.
Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team. And we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation and Gaylord family opening the Homer Memorial Stadium. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. Ranks in the top 5 in escape route. Oh, he's got
God damn. Or whatever. Like, I'm just trying to get my dude his rushing yards up. I need him. Like, he needs to be hot.
Run there. Nebraska has had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL.
Same thing,
This
other
guy
side.
has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
All right.
They'll knock him down for a loss.
Whatever. I'll just pass
When
it.
you're
Screw it.
playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
Back to throw. It's Denson. Lost the defense is wide open. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Husker.
How do you take the crowd out of the game? Do exactly that. Take the football, drive right down the field, prove you're the better team, give them nothing to cheer about. That is a picture-perfect first drive.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. And his throw was incomplete.
Even when I'm trying. All right.
The kind of game,
Screw this shit.
25 matchup in the early season that you look for.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better?
All right.
After that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the Sooners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Motion from the wide receiver. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at the first down.
My guys are not side the edge. It's pissing me off.
Wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Right back to the round.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the ground.
Oh my God, can we, dude? You gotta go.
Running gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Sooners are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Washington. It's complete. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
I love how I'm in cover 2 and that's open.
They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it. First down and They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Let's send the tight end in motion. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
3rd and goal for the offense.
Like, dude, like, let me move. Stop making me do. I'm not.
Strike through the air for the score. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
It's like I hate when the game forces your guy to do what you're not trying to do.
Quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything else. He's putting up such great stats.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. They'll give it to the back. And this
And I love how your guy can just run up and just make the stop.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Denson. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
Now the play fake. They'll go with the quick touch pass. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. They get the conversion there. He used his size and nice moves to get past the chains.
And I like that 3rd and short. Find the big fella, the soft hands, make a quick little move, make the completion, get the 1st down.
Coming on helmet. Good.
Hand off to the single running back.
Good shot.
The 1st down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
1st down, you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Snagged in the middle. It's Duggan. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
Red pass is complete. It just seemed wide open. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top. The Huskers are threatening on 1st and goal. Now on the move. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska!
It's just so nice to have a signal call who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
I gotta stop the run. Got to stop the run. So I can stop the run.
So 1st down here as they go back to work. Back to pass. It's Washington. It's
Gosh, guys.
a 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
And the Sooners with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They'll try the run. They make the stop.
All right.
Yardage for
Defense line's getting destroyed.
That's a nice run. This guy has it all, doesn't he? He has speed, he has shiftiness, and he has power. The power reminds me of an old great Sooner running back, Marcus Dupree. Arguably one of the most gifted runners college football has ever seen. A guy that didn't quite pan out at the NFL level because of injuries. This dude has it in him, though, and I'm sure he's reminding a lot of people in the stadium right now.
Dang it.
Marcus Dupree.
There's so much for a quarterback to think about. Sticking out of the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Stopped it.
working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air.
Ah, dang it.
On the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Trying the left side.
Holy damn, his offense line is killing me.
It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
The Sooners can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. To the air, it's Washington. Takes the easy completion. He's right there to stop him with a quick throw and catch enough to give them the 1st down.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, no win. Hell. Are you serious, dude?
And once he found open space, the
Dude, like, come on.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation and time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can
Have to play on the road. Have to deal with crowd and have to deal with that crap. Come on.
Passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let
I got your hat back.
And no chance at a
Yeah, they lose the bruiser one.
drive at their own 25. Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going.
Oh my gosh!
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game. A lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
Holds and fires complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right foot. Nice job.
Looking to throw, it's Denson.
Holy my guy drops it. Of course my guy drops it.
All over him, knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game. Right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard.
Oh my God!
Just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked.
I love how it just go through the guy. It's fine. It's fine.
Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back.
Game, you're just fucking me
Has a chance to take
without.
You could see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
Throws to the wideout. Finds him at one.
I'm playing underneath. Cover it.
But it was too late to keep him from getting the
Go.
first down. And this passing game has him calling Boomer and answering Sooner again.
And they're starting to get this crowd jacked up and this crowd riled up. And listen, they love their team. And, dude, think about all the success Oklahoma has had over the years. Different cast of characters. One thing they always have, offensive success.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver comes in motion. Might be changing the route. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Ready to fire from the pistol. Dropping back, it's Washington. Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires to the tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
This guy just is so comfortable running routes, and he has such a good feel for those soft spots on defense there. They're playing zone coverage, so he's able to find that pocket, make it easy on his quarterback, and they pick up the first down.
The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. Give to the running back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sooners pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. looking to throw on first down. He's got him in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though. How quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
The Sooners with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Working that left side now. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Well, it comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
It's complete to the right. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. And on fourth down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Splits the uprights. Good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Penn State is going to enjoy the trip back to Happy Valley after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Beaver Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Working the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
The biggest rule change for me, if I could make one in all of college football, would be illegal man downfield. And when they run these RPO plays and those linemen start to creep further and further down the field, I would love for the refs to call those more often. It's a cheating play, basically, running these RPOs. So hard to stop. Nice execution by the offense, but probably cheating too.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Trying to get the corner. Slithers into space. That'll be a gain of about 7. Leads him with 3rd and 3.
I'd love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge 3rd down play. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Huskers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. It's Washington. Under fire. Grant near the marker. It's Thomas. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you can see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass, it's Washington. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Quarterback making checks. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. It's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Looking for space. It's Peppers. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front?
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
With the catch, it's Callaway. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They slip the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space. And a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I think the opening one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he...
Turning it on! They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab.
that's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
The give to the back. He works his way all the way down to the three, and the defense is reeling.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
Touchdown, Cornhusker! They take the lead with the 6. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. Last drive ended with a pick, but you still have to attack through the air. Power football with the run. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Puts it out in the air. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
When you play zone coverage, you've got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. He wants to change this route. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. And the Sooners are in the hurry-up.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Using the quick game. Worked its way to the 38 before they stopped him. It's a 5-yard gain, and that'll be a first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job. And look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
And after having a nice game like that on first down, the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on second down, on third, you won't have that long to go.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Finds his man down the middle. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot there. Picks up one inside the 20 for the 19. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, but I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
Finds his man. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely center cut. That brings him to within 1. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. War Eagle. Auburn is putting on a show offensively. They just simply can't be stopped. They're up by 15 over Cal. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And here comes the Nebraska offense back on the field. Rides the back on the option to give. Forges ahead. Picks up about 3 to the 29.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football, so he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to scramble. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a 1st down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll send the back in motion. And the defense drags him down. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. To the air, it's Denson. Snags it over the middle. And it's a catch, but he's got enough for the 1st down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I know you took a loss on 1st down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front, you've got to find a way against the defense that knows you're going to do it.
Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the catch, it's Banks. Jumped on top of the pile.
Such a tough spot to be in on defense because you're trailing, you're expecting the offense to run the football. They just did it on the last play, and then on a critical 3rd down, they go play action, and they throw it over your head. You got to feel for this defense.
Under fire. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Good job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on 3rd and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away, forced the incompletion.
job by this defense.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Dropping back, it's Washington. Set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And you don't see this very often. The big defensive linemen, you see these guys rush the quarterback most of the time, but how confusing is it, Palmer, when it looks like they're rushing, they drop in coverage and make the big interception?
Well, I don't think that quarterback thought he could even make the play. How about the eye-hand coordination and his ability to snatch the football out of the air? I mean, that was crazy athleticism, well-deserved. That's going to make the highlight reel for sure.
Oh, he's got some space. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Husker.
And I love the decisiveness by the quarterback on that play. Nobody open downfield. I'm going to go get this myself. And I'm not just going to go get a first down. I'm taking this thing to the house.
And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Got a man, it's Thomas. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch, it's Thomas. They stop him just a week or two short in the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Wants to go up top. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
Well, here we are late in the game, and this secondary, they are still covering. They forced the QB to hold on to it, and then he bailed out, trying to buy himself more time. And because he couldn't get rid of the football so quickly early, that allowed the pass rush to get to him.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And now with that play, for this offense, it's got to have it time. Yeah, I'm going for it on 4th down. Obviously, a field goal does nothing, but I got 3 timeouts, and that is a good thing. Because I have those in my pocket, I can attack the whole field. I just got to focus in on the yardage to get this 4th down and move the sticks.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed as if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Looking downfield, it's Washington. Quickly out to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that before a short gain.
And that's perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
He'll pull it down. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. Here's the handoff. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, honestly. After that incompletion, now setting up 3rd down, you still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
The Sooners come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Quarterback may change this route. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Pocket breaking down. The offense coughs it up. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. How about this defense slamming the door shut with a fumble recovery, and the offense should be able to run out the clock from here. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. This quarterback happy enough to take
Hey,
the lead and head to
the game cheated you.
Still does have a couple of timeouts if they want to use them.
The game, without question, cheated.
These teams put on today, a couple of outstanding squads, hotly contested battle all the way to the very end.
Yeah, we came into this one expecting this to be a back-and-forth battle. We knew it was going to go down late into the 4th quarter. At the end of the day, the higher-ranked team, David, they were really able to lean on those playmakers and that leadership they've got in the locker room.
Yeah, and now I think even more so, you're starting to believe in them. They're battle tested. This team they find a way to get things done. That's why they're ranked where they're at. And I expect this team to stay in contention for the college football playoff because they're proving week in and week out they're a really good squad.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.